New York City is a real tough city. I've seen people come, I've worked with designers, I've seen them come to the city and just the city just beats them and they go back to wherever they came from. Or I've seen people in music come and they just go back to where they came from. Or I've seen people who like just don't have the talent but they have the grind and they make it. So for the people that's out there who has the talent or just who's really trying, just keep trying. It's New York City, anything can happen, but nothing happens unless you're actually working at it. So just keep working at it, keep going at it, and if you really have something that's worth something, as far as your designs, your photography, your music, whatever, sooner or later somebody's gonna hear you, and you'll get out there. Just keep going at it, keep trying it. Pretty sure you'll make it. This is David Linton. I call myself the go-to guy. Basically, I do photography, events, and graphic designs. My introduction started, I started a while back in high school. I did my first flyer with me and my friend. We couldn't figure a name, so we had DT Productions, which is basically David Tristan Productions. And after a while, we were thinking like that's just like a stupid name. You can't really have a company based on DT Productions. So we were thinking along the lines of something that would be universal, that along the lines of growing, that anybody can relate to, either whatever market we're in, anyone can basically relate to what the name means. The main purpose behind the name is a marketing name. That at the end of the day, as the company gets bigger, we're not going to need any introduction, so we don't need no introduction. As far as micromanaging the whole company, it's basically only two people. So I try to send all the flyer designs over to Tristan, my business partner. He tries to take care of all the flyer designs. I try to stick with photography, events, and business logos. And how I keep everything running is sticking on a strict schedule. Everything's like, I might do a photo shoot at 9 a.m., a meeting at 2 p.m., then flyer design or logo design later on at night, and then another meeting later. There's no like 9 to 5 basis. Everything's like a 24-hour basis. I can be working at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Sometimes I'm doing picture edits at 6 a.m. in the morning. It happens like that sometimes, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes I just walk the city sometimes, go somewhere, go to the park, watch a crazy music video. Like I got like a lot of my photo shoots, if you look at it, it's real dark. So I get a lot of inspiration from like maybe like a rock song video or like a scary movie or something like that. Sometimes I'm just like hanging out and talking to somebody and they might say something and might trigger something in my brain. I'm like, that's an interesting idea. Let's try to do it in a picture. Let's try to get it out there. There's different things that inspire me. Sometimes I'm blocked. Sometimes I'll be blocked for 2 days. I can't think of anything. And I'll probably just go sit on my roof, catch a drink, or go hang out or something like that. And then until something just like ring in my head. And I'm like, okay, there we go. Let's put that down. My original impact when I first started the company was I would see graphic design work out there or photography work out there, and it would be terrible. And people were paying for it. People were paying for this work, and it's like, how can you go and pay for stuff like this and it's not good? It's like not good work at all. So my first thing that I wanted to do was basically give people quality work. Do quality work for the right price that they're paying for. It's like you're taking your job serious by trying to represent yourself with either your logo, your flyer, or your event. So you should have somebody taking the planning side serious, the photography side serious, the flyer event side. Like if you're doing business should be serious regardless. So I just want to make an impact as far as having my pictures out there, like. Someone see my picture and they're like, that's hot, like that's some creative stuff, not just like that's a great picture, because there's tons of great pictures out there, but like one of our pictures is like a dead girl in the tub. You look at a dead girl in the tub, you might be like, what the hell is a dead girl in the tub? But I want a picture to look at it and be like, oh my god, it's hot, it's a dead girl in the tub, but it looks hot. Like I can actually look at it and not be like disgusted by blood everywhere. So that's like I want my stuff to stand out. just people. I have a Canon T2i. Canon T2i, which does 18 megapixels on the pictures and shoots HD video too, 1080 HD video. So I'm actually going to do my first video project tomorrow. I got a big video project with artist in Rock Nation. So that's my first venture in the video, which is, we'll see how that goes. Maybe it'll start something new. Anyone looking to start any kind of business, my main thing for them is to actually like what they want to do. Because a lot of people want to start stuff, especially when it comes to entertainment, a lot of people want to start stuff just to make money. If you do that, you're gonna, most times, more than likely gonna fail. Because you're not gonna have the drive needed. Money doesn't come like that. You have to actually work at it, and if you don't have the drive and actually like doing it, you're gonna stop doing it. You're gonna fail in the first year of trying to do whatever you're trying to do. Actually want to do it. If you actually care and want to do it, you'll go somewhere with it. People will start noticing your work because there's tons of photographers out there. There's tons of graphic designers out there. What do you have in your work that makes your stuff different? Take your personality and put it into your work. Have something creative, something different, and sooner or later, people are going to start noticing for you and what you're doing, and your work is going to blow up. We've done like over 300 plus flyer designs. A lot of, I don't know how many logo designs, tons of logo designs. We've done stuff for gospel artists in Houston. We've done mixtape covers for different freestyle rap artists. Matt Hoffa, who's a big freestyle, one of those underground stuff. He's big on that stuff. We did his mixtape cover. Do a lot of stuff. Events we planned. Every year we do Hunter College fashion show. We planned that whole event. We've done a lot of events. Me personally, working on other events like co-producing and whatnot. There's been tons of other fashion shows in the city. I've worked on Summer Jam, helping out with the pre-show. Done so many photography-wise. I've been behind-the-scenes photos for music videos with Rick Ross and some different artists. So it's a lot of stuff. I would definitely, if anything, recommend you check out the website to get a wide escape on everything we've done. And you can check the website, it's nointroductions.com. Pretty simple.
Maybe the fans will love them. So many thoughts on the mind, no denying he wants it, wanted it all his life. So close the hands can touch it, right at the finish line. Forget about looking back, gotta stay on the grind. The grind, it doesn't matter what's said. Gotta keep moving forward in order to get ahead. The grind, it isn't worth it without a fight. To get what others don't, gotta do what many don't like. Come on, the grind, it doesn't matter what's said. Gotta keep moving forward in order to get ahead. The grind, it isn't worth it without a fight. To get what others don't, gotta do what many don't like. Come on and work like a 9 to 5. Separate work overtime. Working all day and night. I'm running on overdrive. Desire got me getting it in. Inspired to make it happen. Fired up over rapping. Nah, it's a little more than that. A little more than rap.